My name is Tosin Kuye, and I'll be going through a quick tutorial and demonstration on how to make a small website with a bit of HTML and CSS. So to start off, we can start by opening our file from the template you've been provided called funday.html. Now, if you're on Windows, you can open it with Notepad, but if you're on Mac, you can open it with TextEdit. Now, once we open that, you'll be shown a file with a few tags here. We'll go through each one in a second. And then additionally, you want to open the file in our browser, so Chrome, Safari, Internet Explorer, whatever you're using, and then that's how we can see what our website looks like. Now, once that's done with, let's explain what these tags do. So titles are kind of like the title of a page, really just what the name of the page is when you go to it. So since it's my page here, I'm going to change this to Tosin's page. Now, next we have the head and then the body. So the body is really just where all the content on the page is located. And then between the body we have a div and then another div below it. So between the first div, we want to add a bit of information just to make the page kind of look nice and then essentially just add a bit of content. So what we're going to say is, hello, my name is Tosin. All right, that's good there. Now if we refresh the page, you'll see how this comes up. Now the next step is to add between the next H2 tags. So these tags are called header tags, which essentially allows you to put content inside that will be shown and a lot bigger than the other content on the page. Now what we can call this tag, I'm going to call this one between the H2 about me. And then below this one, we have the P tags or paragraph tags, which is a bit kind of like a text paragraph or anything that would involve more text than a typical header tag. So what I can say is hello, or we can start off by saying, my name is Tosin, and I am a third-year computer science student at the University of Alberta. All right. Now, once we have that there, we can refresh the page again and see what comes up. And then, yep, that's what comes up. So right now the page isn't really that pretty, so we should really try to add some styles to make it look a little better. Now within the templates, we have a CSS file that essentially just adds a design to the page. So to start off, what we can do is by adding to our header here, it's called a link tag, where essentially that's where our CSS loads from and how our CSS shows up on the page. So we start it with link, and then we do RHEL, and that is equal to style sheet. And then the next step here is that we can do where the location of the file is, so it should be in the same directory, so href, and then this is called funday.css, and then we can close the link tag here, and we refresh the page again, then our page gets a bit of a new style and it looks a lot prettier with a new font. Now what we can do is add some classes to our file as well, or to our HTML div tags here to kind of just give our page a bit more color. So what we can call for this class is we're going to use a class called container. So once we do that, you'll see that our page looks a lot prettier and we actually have an image to go with it as well. And then lastly, what we can do is we can add another tag here and we'll call this one about me. Now, once you do that and refresh the page once again, you'll see that this centers and then essentially we have a little bit of a line underneath it. So this kind of concludes the tutorial of a mini website you can make with HTML and CSS, and I hope you enjoy.